In how should I put it? In the struggle to break the status quo, when I mean to break the status quo in Nigerian political system, there is a video I saw. This video it's according to the people that attended the event. It's according to them. It's a national conference on strengthening democracy in Nigeria. It's more or less the aggrieved politicians that didn't win the 2023 election. So they came together. This was I think this was it on February? Yes, I think it was on February. So they came together. I think that was the beginning of the coalition that we are seeing today. So they had this conference, or even people from PDP and APC. They were all in that conference talking on how to take power from the present administration, which is Tinubu. Though it is funny, but I would like us to see the video, and you get to understand what I want to talk about on the video. But the person you are going to hear speaking on this video is Rotimi Amaechi. We know he's from the APC back then, but now he's no longer an APC member. So let's get to hear what Rotimi Amaechi have to say.
Speaker Nigeria, and you are clapping. That's why politicians get away with anything. They get away with murder because you have short memory. Short memory. None of you here seated can defend the votes. If you have complained, Nigerians have been clapping for you. The only way Shekarau became governor, do you know what? Do you know how? Because people lined up. When they ask how many people are there, they say over 500,000. No, I won't give 500,000. Announce Shekarau. It's happened in Ghana. Before the election of the last president. 2 days, a lot of us were called to intervene. But why did they do that? The people were ready to die. You are talking, abusing everybody. Nobody has power and will give it to you. Nobody, not even me. If you want a pastor as president, can get one. The politician is there in Nigeria to steal, to maim, to kill, to remain in power. If you think Tinubu will give it to you, you are wasting your time. So when we speak, we forget history. Unfortunately for me, poverty has made me to be part of the political system from when I left university. I left university 1987, and I've been part of the process till today. You can't wish me away in the formation of APC. You certainly can't wish me away. You can't wish me away in how APC won election. You can't. But the truth is that if some of us did not stick at our neck, say, PDP, good luck, we want to die with you. When they saw that we were ready to die, what did they do? They gave up power. So we have sweet mouth, we'll talk about it, we'll repeat these things every day. Tomorrow they will call you in Lagos, you will go. Somebody told me in Lagos, said, look, Mr. Amechi, I said, sir, you see these people that gathered here? I said, yes. We called them all. Transport, this, they came. If tomorrow Tinubu comes with the same transport, they will also come. And the final example is when we are pursuing, APC was registered, and I was scared that, look, they may rig us out. So I got the party to agree that we will carry out a demonstration. They agreed that we will carry out a demonstration. We assembled at, where is that parade ground? Eagle Square. We released some money to go and bring women and all that. I walked in. One time I must go early to know what is going on before people will come. See the women gathered. Guess what they are wearing? Jonathan for president. God bless you.
I can see so many hands up. I need to be partial.
Let me intervene here.
Okay.
That is borrowed from Rivers. Because when Odili was in office as a governor, we went on a rally. The entire stadium was filled to capacity. But before we could finish the rally, everybody had left. We were left alone. Then I asked what happened. He said they were paid for only 2 hours.
Okay, I believe there's really nothing for me here to explain on all the thing he said was explicitly clear, crystal clear. But where I'm more concerned is the hypocrisy in most of the things that he's talking about. And in the sense that he's talking about how politicians are meant to men kill and remain in power. While him himself, he is a politician, meaning he is telling us what he is capable of doing to remain in power. According to him, he said he cannot relinquish power. If power gets to him, he can't relinquish it. If you are waiting for Tinubu to do the same thing, there is no way unless we fight for it, we stick out our neck, we are ready to die for it. According to him, that is the only way that power can be taken away from Tinubu. According to them, he said when they were in APC, they did the same thing with PDP. They let PDP know that they are ready to die with them. That was how PDP relinquished the power to APC. That was how APC became the ruling party today. So they need to do the same thing if at all we want Tinubu to be removed from power. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to make emphasis. I'm not talking about the pollution. I'm talking about all the citizens that is gravely affected by this by the wickedness and the evils that these people are perpetrating, that call themselves politicians. So now, what Rotimi is talking about on this video is heavily heavily burdened on us, the citizens, not even them. Them, they are according to them they are more concerned about their own selfish interest to remain in power, but us that are feeling the heat of their selfish decisions and all the policies they are making that is affecting our life negatively. We are the ones that is supposed to stick out our necks and be ready to die for it. So things will start changing for us. Because if we do not stick out our neck and tell them that, look, it is a do or die affair. It's either you kill us or we kill every one of you. I don't think there is any way things is going to change in this country. It is never going to change. I believe we all hear what he talked about the election. I believe we all hear. He's telling us that we have short-term memories. We have is it called amnesia or what? Amnesia, yes. That when politicians do something, we clap for them, we laugh. That is typically what is happening. And then he spoke about the election. That we can't defend our vote. This is exactly what happened in the past election. We cannot defend our votes. And now, they are now starting to campaign for the next election, which is 2027. And we know that they are planning to rig the 2027 election. And what are we doing about that? We are not even talking about it on social media. Nobody is talking about it. We are supposed to be talking on how to prevent them from rigging the election so we can defend our votes. We fit defend our votes. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking about electoral reform, which will prevent them by all means from tampering with the results. Nobody's talking about electoral reform. The only people are only talking about Tinubu, APC, Peter Obi, Labour. Things that will not actually change anything come 2027. We have a long way to go. Now, to even put Peter Obi right, to quote him right, listen to what he said there. That poverty had made him remain in politics right from when he left university. This was what Peter Obi said. I swear that politicians, they don't have any means of earning income for themselves. They don't have any establishment. They have nothing. Their only means of income is politics. That is why they are ready to do anything to remain in power. Police have just proven him right. He doesn't have anything. The only thing he has is politics, and he has been there right from time, and he can never leave it because that is the only way. That is the only way he makes the kind of money that he wants to make. Because trying to establish something that will give him the kind of free money that politics is giving to him is impossible. So they will remain in politics because yeah, it is free money. So if we want these people to, if we really, really want to make sure that things, we have to do what he's saying, but not let them do it for us. Because if we let them do it for us, it means that they are taking part, just like he said, APC did it. They took power, and look at where we are today. And people supported APC when they were doing it. Look at where we are today. Things has gotten from bad to worse, and even going. If there is another thing that is afterwards, that is where we are today. So yes, I may concur with what he's saying, but not for them to do, because if they do it, they are doing it to retain power for themselves. This is what Nigerians are supposed to be doing. Most of the times, I just feel reluctant to come out and talk about the issues of Nigeria because I know youth of us today, the youth of today, we are not ready for things to change in this country. We are not ready to fight. We are not, because if we are, I think things might have changed a little bit. We are only ready to rant and, and then show our grievances on social media. Once it goes beyond social media, I don't think we have that courage and that boldness to go beyond social media to fight for what we want. If we cannot do that, things are never going to change. Social media can only go to an extent, but it can't get us all the way to that place. It's by struggle. Without that, there is nothing for us.